a vital role. That is, when you throw a raw data and ask a data scientist to narrate a great story, then he has to travel the stages like data acquisition, data cleaning, building a model, and then data visualization, so that one can predict the future information. So that's why for all these stages, whatever you may be, you can acquire the data, cleansing the data, and you are also building a model. But the final outcome, you are telling a story through the visualization themes. So among all these, data visualization is the key stage, because we can transform all the raw data into a meaningful and diagrammatical representation. That's why it plays a key role in visualizing the things. So what is the need? So here you can observe. So this is the textual information, as I already told. So by viewing this textual information, we can find something like that. For example, in which academic year the number of students admitted high. So then we can compare all those values. But by viewing the charts or by viewing the visualization, so here I can observe the bar chart, and also I can draw some conclusions like that. In the academic year 14-15 and 18-19, the number of students admitted are high and also equal. So in the academic year 19-20, that is lesser students admitted. Like then, by visualizing, by viewing that chart, we can easily say. But in the pictorial or tabular format, it will be difficult for somewhat. So here also you can identify the past percentage graph, whether it is increased or decreased, or is there any fluctuations, whatever it may be, we can identify it in a difficult. So that's why there is a need of data visualizing to give some information, because capturing the information with an eye gives better results. So visual art grabs our interest and also keeps our main focus on the message captured with the help of eyes. So there are so many data analyst job postings with various data visualization tools. And also one thing we have observed here we are using only two-dimensional data. That's it. Sometimes we may be a chance of three-dimensional data also. As a human, we can just visualize anything either in two-dimensional or three-dimensional. But in this machine learning era, we come across thousands of dimensional data also. Now the question is, what we do in such cases? So if it is two-dimensional data, you can. In three-dimensional data, that is also visualized by ourselves. But what about if the dimension is more than 3D? In such situations, we are using dimensionality reduction techniques, that is PCA, TSNE, LDA, that is like a principal component analysis, linear discriminant analysis, all those dimensionality reduction techniques we can use. Those helps to convert data from higher dimension to 2D or 3D, because we can visualize the data either in 2D format or 3D format. So that's why here you can see the different types of analysis for data visualization. We have univariate analysis, bivariate analysis, multivariate analysis. So univariate analysis is nothing but you will be using a single feature to analyze all of its properties. So we are using only the single feature. For example, I want to compare between the state as well as the number of sales. So here I am using the sales property. So that's why we are using single. When we go for bivariate, we compare the data between exactly two features. So for example, I want to compare the sales between category and subcategory. So I'm comparing category wise as well as subcategory wise. Comparison of two features. That's we can call it as bivariate. One comes under multivariate. Here more than two features. So at that time we are using the higher dimension to 2D or 3D by using dimensionality reduction techniques. So after that we get only univariate analysis or bivariate analysis. For univariate analysis we are using some distribution plots, box and whisker plot like that. For bivariate we may use line maps, bar maps, scatter plot like that we can implement. What are the advantages of data visualization? So why we go for data visualization? So the first key factor is easy to understand. The next one is better analysis, quick decision making, as well as identifying the patterns, detecting errors, efficient storytelling, discovery of latest trends, and exploring business insights. So all these are the advantages of data visualization. When it comes, easy to understand what it means. So it means through graphical representations, we can interpret the vast features of data very clearly, which allows us to understand the data and you can draw conclusions from those insights. So the graphical representation easily understand by anyone. Okay, so the better analysis, that means data visualization plays an important role for business stakeholders because we can analyze the reports like the sales are lesser than from quarter 2 to quarter 1, or is there any profit increases, or what are the marketing strategies we have to choose based upon the sales, and what and some of the customers interested in which product, like that we can analyze. The better analysis can be done using this data visualization. Coming to quick decision making, so always human mind process visual images faster than the text and numerical values. So by seeing graph or charts or other any visual representation of data, it is easy to the brain to process the information as well as make the decision quickly. So, and coming to identifying patterns. So here we are using huge amount of data. So this permits businesses users to acknowledge the relationship and patterns between the data, and also they have to provide a meaningful or derive their businesses ideas to come forward. So, and also coming to detecting errors. When you visualize anything, if there is identification of error is very easy because we can the visualization detecting inaccurate data so that we can rectify those errors, and also efficient storytelling. So by using these data visualization tools, we can prepare dashboards. From that, we can prepare storytelling. So that means you are acknowledging the method of displaying the data produced, and also it gives better decisions. That is, you are telling the story behind what is the data you are taking. So by using some, for example, when you consider a COVID-19 cases dashboard, you can observe it. So total number of cases, total number of deaths in a year, and from the past period to now, these are increased or decreased, in which area the cases are high, in which area the cases are very low, like that everything can be placed in an organized manner. So by viewing that dashboard, you can narrate a story. So this is the one of the key advantage of data visualization. Data can speak. So when you listen the data, you can narrate it and you can write a story. So, and also discovery of latest trends. Some a lot of efforts you can place it and also discover the most recent trends in your business. You can identify it and produce a quality product, and also you can identify different issues. Is there any issue to release this particular product, or else we can give the better product? Like that you can discover the things. And also you can explore the business insights, that is within the current competitive business atmosphere. You can find data correlations using visual representation. So exploring the insights is very important for business users to execute their or to achieve their business goals. So all these are the advantages of data visualization. You can easily understand, you can analyze it. After analyzing, you can take decisions, and also sometimes you can identify the patterns. If there is errors, you can also detect it, and also you can discover the latest trends, and you can achieve your goals by exploring the business insights. Finally, you can narrate a beautiful story by projecting all the visual themes into your dashboard. So these are the advantages of data visualization. So coming to the Tableau, first we need to know about what are the data visualization tools, why we need. So data visualization tools allows data scientists to communicate the findings more effectively. So these tools allow the data scientists to communicate their findings. What are their findings? They can be exhibited to the customers. So one of the mostly widely used data visualization tools are Tableau, because it offers interactive visualization solutions to more than 57,000 companies. So it also provides advanced databases in integration of advanced databases including SAP, MySQL, AWS, and Hadoop, like that. So for that reason, we may go with Tableau, because now here one more thing we want to discuss, that is the concept of business intelligence. Nowadays, Power BI, this is also one of the data visualization tool. So business intelligence, which is nothing but you are identifying the strategies and technologies used by enterprises for the data analysis. So this business intelligence uses business data analytics as well as data mining, data visualization, data tools, and infrastructure, and also best practices to help organizations so that they can take data driven decisions. So this is the best business intelligence tool. So what is Tableau? Tableau is a very powerful data visualization and analysis tool where you can create business standard dashboards to not only visualize data, but also you can draw insights from it. So here you can also use some Excel to draw charts. But what is the difference between an Excel and Tableau? Excel is also a wonderful data visualization tool, but some differences are between Excel and Tableau. So in Excel, you can draw only the charts. By using Tableau, you can make some dashboards, story writing, and also you can connect with cloud. Anything can be done. So why we are using Tableau? It is a convenient tool to quickly visualize your ideas. It has an awesome interface, and anyone, there is no need of having an engineering knowledge or having a coding skills, no need. So normal arts students or commerce graduates, even if 7th and 8th class students are also easily understand, if they know about what is data, what is the importance of analyzing the data, why we have to visualize the data, then they can also do it. So you can connect to a number of data sources, and also it has a built-in analytic tools, so that no need to spend time on calculations. Only the need is you can upload your data source to visualize it. That's it. And also Tableau is very interactive so that we can create visualization charts, as well as by using that we can create dashboards. By using dashboards we can create a story. So all these are reasons why we go for using Tableau. Tableau products. So we have three different types of Tableau products: Tableau desktop, Tableau public, Tableau online. So Tableau desktop is used for only for trial version, that is only 14 days trial version. If you are faculty or a student, you may have a permit to use for 1 year license. So, and coming to Tableau public, it is free of cost, no need of requiring any license. But it has one limitation, that is whatever the data you are uploading in your workbook, that will be publicly available to all public users, Tableau users. So whatever the data source you have used, what are the workbooks you are saved, everything can be seen by other Tableau users. That is the only limitation. If you don't have no problem to use of your Tableau workbooks to other people, then don't worry. You can use directly Tableau public. So Tableau public is nothing but public. Anyone can access. So there is no limitation. So it is available free of cost. So it doesn't require any license. But the only limitation is your data is publicly available and that can be accessed by other Tableau users. So next, coming to Tableau online. So if you wish to make your workbooks at the cloud, sometimes we are not at our office. So at that time we want to access our files from our home itself. Then we have to place our books in Tableau cloud so that wherever we are, we can access those files. Okay, at the time we are using Tableau online. So they can, once if you are purchase Tableau online, then they are giving some URL. That URL you can place it and connect to your Tableau workbook. Okay, so these three products are available in Tableau. Next, how we can download Tableau. So I am downloading Tableau desktop. So you click on this URL, then it will display a page like this. Then you can fill all the information and it will display a screen, and click on I have read and accept and click on install. After that, the Tableau installation progress, and after that installation process you need to register with your email ID. So once registration completes, your Tableau workbook visible like this. So this is the process of installation of Tableau. Okay. So you can go to Tableau download. So it will open Tableau download screen. So here you can fill all the data as I already told, and download free trial. It will download a version. So after that you will register with your email ID. Okay, so this is the process of installing Tableau desktop. Next, this is the open page of Tableau workbook. So in this Tableau workbook, the first page refers as menu bar, and the next bar is toolbar icon. Here you can see data and analytics. So this here also you can see data source, sheet 1, and this icon is for creating a new sheet. This icon is creating a new dashboard. This icon is used for creating new stories. So when you click this, you can create another sheet. When you click one more time, you can create one more sheet. So when you click this, you can create dashboards. Okay. When you click this one, you create a stories. Okay, like that you can create it. Whenever you are in data source, you can see in the tables. What are the Excel tables you have? That information you can see in it here only. But when you comes to sheet, then only the work area you can see. So within data source, we can't draw pictures, we can't draw images, anything. When you work in sheets only, you can draw some images. So this is called it as dimensions. This is called as measures. This is called as sets and parameter shelf. And this is marks card. This card is used to give color, size of your graph, and also sometimes you need to place some text on that particulars and you want to give a tooltip, or sometimes you may give different circles, like that. Anything can be uh, implemented or designed by using this marks card. So coming to dimensions, here you can see columns or rows, and here you can see page shelf. Okay, so this is your worksheet. We can drag and drop the fields here. Okay, so what are the items you want to place it here? Simply drag and drop. So this is the actual worksheet. So here we have to know about the key features like dimensions and measures. So what is dimensions? What are dimensions? So dimensions are the fields that you cannot aggregate. So we can't apply aggregate functions. Most probably they are generally string values like country name, state name, so like that. So these dimensions, how we can identify one particular field is dimension, one particular field is measure? Most probably the measures are in aggregate that you can measure. They are generally numerical values. So these we are call it as discrete values. So dimensions are discrete values. That means they have some specific values. We can't countable. So your body weight, some 38.5 kgs, 48.6 kgs, it is not fixed. But when I want to ask someone how many cars are parking there, so either 10, 12, 13, some countable measure they can give. So that's why we are call it as measures are continuous values. So these are mostly used as plotting values. These are mostly used for heading purpose. So how we can identify? These are dimensions, these are measures. So all numerical values comes under measures. All textual information or something date like that, anything can be go under dimensions. One more differentiation is also there. That is dimensions are blue in color, measures are green in color. So that is one more difference. Here rows and columns are nothing but what are the values I can consider for x-axis, what are the values I can consider for y-axis of your graphs or charts. Okay, here you can see filter shelf also. It will be helps you view a strained version of your data. For example, when you combine the sales of all categories and you want to see a specific one like furniture, at that time you can use this filter shelf. So one more thing, some show me icon is also here. So when I open workbook, you can see. So that is a brain of Tableau. Without that, we can't visualize anything. So these are the elements mostly used in Tableau. So what are different types of charts used in Tableau? So we can draw various charts like text tables, heat maps, highlight tables, bar charts, line charts, scatter plot, pie chart, maps, symbol maps, histograms, so many things we can draw by using Tableau. So these are some examples. So this is a text table. You can visualize the information in the text format. Here you can see heat map. So here you can observe some information like this is lesser value, some larger box having higher value, like that. Highlight tables, highest sales will be highlighted, the remaining are subcolored, like that we are using some highlight tables. And also everyone knows this bar chart and pie chart. And this is one more tree map. These are the maps. So this is the wonderful feature in Tableau. And we can some bubble charts also.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir. So this is the Tableau workbook. Okay, from this you can connect the Tableau server. So as I already told to you, we have three Tableau products. So now I am using this Tableau desktop. So this is having only 14 days trial. Okay. So this Tableau server is nothing but when you want to connect through online. So they are giving some URL to you and you can place it that URL and quickly connect to your Tableau online. So when you want to upload any data and you want to visualize the data, so you can upload the files from here. So whether the data from Excel or text file, JSON file, PDF file, statistical file, whatever it may be. So now I am taking Microsoft Excel files. Here I am taking some data sets here. So now I am taking sample superstore examples. So for which you can, what do you need? Those can be placed here. Okay. So simply drag and drop and you can observe some charts here. So now we can draw some charts. Like for example, if you want to draw some why we are draw all these charts, because we are transforming data into an effective visualization, or we want to create a dashboard. For that we need to create charts first. So for that the first chart is bar chart. So bar chart is nothing but one of the most common data visualization chart. It can be used to quickly compare the data across categories, highlight the differences, and also we can reveal historical highs and lows at a glance. For example, here you can see customer name, order date, like that. Here we have, for example, I want to find sales for category wise. So simply I'm dragging category to here. You can see furniture, some values. Okay. Next, I want to find the sales in each category. You can observe sum of sales. That means that is an aggregate function. In furniture, the total number of sales in we have three different categories. So what are those? Furniture, office supplies, technology. If you want to flip it, you can simply, those horizontal bars can be converted into vertical bars by clicking this. This icon helps to swap rows and columns, or otherwise you can use keyboard for Control W. Control W is also helpful to swap from rows to columns, as well as columns to rows. Okay. So, and also sometimes we need to, here you can observe. So how many charts highlighted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this, and now you want to, all these are not arranged in a sorted manner. Now you want to arrange. Here you can see as after sales, you can some three dashes. In the first, you can click it is ascending order, descending order, and normal. Like that, you can sort your data. Otherwise, by using this also, you can ascend or descending. You can apply ascending or descending. Okay. And sometimes we need to represent the text value here itself. At that time, simply you can drag the sales into this label. That's why this marks field is very useful. Then you can find the technology category having the sales 8 lakhs 36,154, and in the furniture category we have 7 lakhs 42,000, and in office supplies we have 7 lakhs 19,047 sales. Like that we can draw. Okay, so this is a bar chart. So in the similar manner, I'm going to the next sheet. So again, I'm taking same category wise. And in this category, I have some subcategory also. See, in the furniture, I am having some subcategories. What are those? Bookcases, chairs, furnishings, tables. And in office supplies, we have appliances, art, binders, envelopes, like that, some subcategories. And in technology, we have all these. Okay. So in furniture, for all these subcategories, I have this much of sales. And in the similar manner, in office supplies, out of all these, I have this much of sales. And in the similar manner, in technology also, I have this much of sales. Okay, now I want to place all together, both category, subcategory, and the sales. Okay, so simply drag the sales into your columns. So out of furniture, so this is subcategory, these are the sales. Again, if you want to flip it, you can. Okay, now you want to see some text on that. Simply again, you can take sales and labels. Then here you can observe. Suppose if you want to identify it as a percentile, simply click it with table calculation and click on percentile. How easily we can do it, you can observe. So sometimes we need percentages at that time. So bookcases under furniture category, the bookcases sales are 50%, the chairs are 93.8%, and furnishings 37.5, and tables are 81.3. Under office supplies, we have highest is storage, and in technology phones having highest percentile. Like that, we can visualize the data. So the same thing we can visualize in stacked bars. What it can happen? Let us. So again, in the similar manner, we are placing category, subcategory. As I already told that in previously, dimensions are in blue color. Observe it here. I am drag and drop. You can observe these colors. So sales are measures, that is aggregate. Then it is in green color. Okay. So when I go with the stacked, you can observe the colors. So what it means here, the blue color represents accessories, and this light blue color represents appliances, and this art color represents binders. Like that, you can here observe office supplies. So this is technology category, under which copiers is subcategory. You can see the labeling, that is called, we can call it as tooltip. 1,49,528 is the sales. Like that also you can identify. Okay, so if you want to see the sales, you can place it tables. So in each, how much of a sale we are having, we can observe here. And also if you want to see what is the name of that subcategory, you can place it. So here you can see appliances having 1,07,532. You can view entire view. So previously, when you observe standard, you can't see some labelings. Then you can go there and identify. Then you can also change the view. Okay, so like standard, fit width, fit height, or entire view, like that you can also change the view. Okay, here you can see in the furniture category there are some categories, subcategories. Those are tables, furnishings, chairs, bookcases. These tables having 2,06,966 sales, and this furnishings we have 91,705, like that. In this office supplies we have some categories, and in this technology we have another categories. Like that we can draw stacked bars. So in the stacked bars you have only those subcategories. When you observe in sheet 2, you have a subcategory with category. Within that we have subcategory. For each subcategory we have draw some bars, but in stacked bars only we have one category. Within that category you are uh, marking each subcategory value. Okay, like that you can implement it. Okay, so we can go with the tree maps also. So again, I am taking category and I'm taking subcategory, and within this row sales. Okay, now I'm go with the tree maps. Here you can observe tree maps. So in technology, there is a phone. In technology machine, technology accessories, and you want to see sum of sales, simply click and drag and drop. So by viewing labeling, you can observe. So here you can see the percentage of sales. If you want to change this particular color, you can also change by editing color. You can change it. So here you can see the least sales is this dark color 3024. The highest color is 3,30,000, some 007. Like that you can observe here. So this is like tree map. Sometimes we can draw word clouds also. So I think as all you know word clouds. So the highest repeated word will be displayed bigger, and only one or two times it will be available, then it will be in lesser font. Okay. So the words in the cloud are sized according to some measurement of their occurrence or frequency. Larger and bolder words occur more often. If the viewer wants to know, see the actual numbers, they can drill down to find the underlying data. Okay, that is also, we can do it in this Tableau easily. So let us see how can we draw that particular word clouds. I'm taking one more sheet. In this first, I am drawing the states. And how much of sales based on that states. I am drawing it on sorry. So not rows and columns. I'm not draw a chart. I want to draw some word cloud, that is textual representation. At the times you simply click on this text. Here you can see the various states in a data sheet. Okay. And now I want to sales Sorry. Here you can see. So highest sales are placed in California. The next highest sale, least sales you can observe in a lesser sale. And based on the sales, I can increase the size. Like that, you can draw word clouds. So one more time, I can explain this. So if you want to clear the sheet, just simply click on this. Then automatically the sheet will be cleared. So this is nothing but clear the sheet. This is for creation of new worksheet and this is for duplicate. So if you want to this one more time, it will be created duplicate sheet. Okay. Let's do the word map one more time. Draw states on this text that is nothing but label. Here you can see the text. Now I am draw the sales on size. And simply I want to a text map. Here you can see, if you want to change the color, as I already told, if you want to change the color, you can change the colors. So highest and the least, if you want to see the sales also, then you can place sales in the text so that you can observe the sum of sales in that particular state, California, sum of sales in Washington, sum of least sales. Here you can see 920. So like that, we can create word maps also. And if you want to create line charts, so line chart having 3 values here. This one is line chart. Here you can one date field, 0 or more dimensions, 1 or more measures. Okay, so I want to place order date and I want to place sales. See here in this particular days, the order date, and you want to sales are like this. So in 2014, the sales. So if you want to see the label, you can simply click it. So in 2014, the sum of sales are 4,84,247. And in 2015, it is a slight decreased. And again, it is increased. And if you want to draw a line chart based on category, subcategory, and order date, you can observe. So in book cases, in each order date, you have some values. If you want to see those values, you can simply click the label. So you can observe the entire chart. So in envelopes, in the year 2014, we have 3,856. In the year 2015, we have 4,750, like that. I want to find in the subcategory of binders. So 2014, the sum of sales are 43,488. In 2015, it is slight decrease, that is 37,453. Again, from 2015 onwards, it is increased. From 2016, you can having higher value. So like that, you can draw so many insights from it. Okay. So for the last one, I want to show 3 more sheets. That is map. Shall we go with maps? If you want to draw maps, you need to have geotagging. That is geographical in the sense that we can have either country or cities, okay, or states. For example, I want to do based on cities. Cities and sum of sales. So this is the chart. But now I want to move it on a map. Simply click on it. and it's execute the query, and you can observe the map. You want to see the sales in particular states with a color, simply drop there, you can observe it. When you simply increase the size, want to label the names. These are here, you can observe 604 are unknown. The unknown values, those are 604. So all these states are not from Indian region, they are from United States. So here, all those these geographical maps are taking some time because they are directly connecting to the online through based upon these longitude and latitude values. So earlier, because I have set it as India, that's why it shows an Indian map. So now I want to refresh and I want to do the same one more time. The sales. So each state, how much of sales I want to see. So simply click on maps like that. So earlier I have take it as United States. So that's why here you can see. So if you want to name of the state, you can name it. If you want to see the total number of sales also, you can place it. So like that in Washington, we have these much of sales. In Montana, these much of sales. In North Dakota, we have this much of sales. And also in which region we have highest profit, you can observe. So 4,57,688 is the highest, that is in colored in blue. You can observe here. Like that, we can locate the sales based upon the geographical locations. Like that also we can draw. So these are all examples of different charts. And also you can draw some bubble charts. Further also you can take some subcategory and also some of sales. So these are the bubbles. So and you place it of sales in, you can observe here. So that means, so these are having highest one with all, because it having larger circle. When you consider this is smaller, because here the subcategory fasteners having 3024. So this bubble chart helps. You are placing the information in a bubbles. So larger circle having highest sales, smaller circle having lesser sales. Like that you can identify. And each subcategory you can observe the colors. So the accessories are in blue in color, the appliances are, and the art is in this color, and this is for binders. Like that you can observe the category. Okay. Now the next one is how to create a dashboard. So what is meant by this dashboard? So the meaning of dashboard is nothing but you are placing all the things, you are placing all the things into a single place. For example, when you are clicking this one, you are creating a worksheets. Okay. So coming to dashboard is nothing but you have to place all views into a single place. So why we are using this dashboard? You can compare a variety of data simultaneously. For example, if you have a set of views and you can review every day, you can create a dashboard. By using the dashboard, you can you can see all the views at a time. So without navigating all the worksheets. So if we have so much of worksheets are there, but all worksheets comes under single place. So you can't move back and see that particular worksheet, see that all the worksheet comes under single place so that we can view all the worksheet at a glance and the analyzation, comparison, everything can be done easily. So if you want to create a dashboard, click on this second icon, new dashboard. Here, by default, here you can see the total number of sheets, what we are designed, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, everything here you can see. For example, I want to change the title of this worksheet. Simply you can click here. So this is sales based on category. I want. And also give increase the size, you can bold, and you can change the color of that particular title. Everything you can change it. Okay. So in the sheet 2 also, if you want to change comparison of sales based on category. So like that, you can give the names also. Okay, now coming to the dashboard, here you can see the sheets and you want to place those sheets here. So here you can see one more, that is objects. What are the objects we can place? So we can place the objects either horizontal, vertical, blank, navigation, some download, web pages also we can. Sometimes we can connect the dashboard with some other websites also. So that is also we can create here. And sometimes you can place your logos of your company in your dashboard. And sometimes you can write some text, remind me at 12:30 like that. If you want to give anything like that, you can hear some objects. And whenever it is in tile, it will be tiling. Tiles are placing in a fixed. Once tile is placed, it will be fixed. We can't move. Suppose if you want to move them, then you can place it as a floating. So we can observe both the differences. First, I'm go with the tile. So simply I can drag and drop sheet 1. So the sheet 1 will be placed in an entire dashboard. Now I want to move sheet 2 also. Then automatically it adjusts. So now I am placing it by default, it is in horizontal. So if I want to move it on vertical, simply click on create a new dashboard. So I can create a dashboard from here onwards, new dashboard. In this, I'm selecting as vertical. Now you can observe. Okay. So like that, come observe the differences between these two. So this is one dashboard and this is another dashboard. But now I want to change it as floating. When you want to change it as floating, they can move based upon your changes. For example, I want to move change sheet 3, sheet 4, like that. I can place many more. Okay, when you want to floating. So you have to adjust your sheets according to your need. When you are in the option of floating, you can place the items and you can adjust the items according your vision. Okay, but when you comes with it's a tile, no one can place according to that. It will be adjusted. See how sheet 3 will fit into this particular, how sheet 4 will fit into this. Now I want to place another sheet. So like that, the sheets will be placed and adjusted accordingly. And if you want to view all views in a dashboard, simply click on presentation mode. So like that, you can see your dashboard. So these are the comparison of sales based on category, comparison of sales based on category and subcategory, and you can see the color markings of subcategory wise items, and here you can see stacked bars of comparison between same sales and subcategories. Okay, so coming to dashboard, I want to place map bubbles as well as maps. So everything can be placed, and if you want to see, that is also in dashboard. This is one chart and this is one view, this is one view, this is another view. And if you want to view a web page, simply drag and drop. Here you can see www.youtube.com/ or else you can give any web page that will be placed here. So you can place, sometimes you can place some live forecasting by viewing that particular web page. You can also place it. Like that, we can uh, create dashboards. Okay. So finally, I will conclude the session by explaining one more time with this short span. So these are the dimensions and these are the measures. These two are very important. So these are not aggregated. These are the text fields and these are uh, uh, discrete. When it is nothing but continuous, nothing but your measurable aggregate. So that's why we can call it as measurable. So by using these dimensions and measures only, we can draw our insights. So for this, we have a show me tab. In this, we have various charts we can draw, we can visualize. So here you can see text map. Text map is nothing but you are creating a textual information. When we want to convert it as a pie, you can convert it as. So when you want to enter view, enter view. So if you want to see sum of sales, simply label it. And if you want to see the category name also, simply drag and drop to that particular label. Then you can see various charts and how you can place them as. So if you want to increase the size, you can increase. You want to decrease, you can decrease. So if you want to color the items placed, you can change it. Okay, like that you can do. Suppose if you want to calculate the percentile, yes, you can. So simply quick table calculation and you want to calculate percentiles. You want to calculate percentile, you can calculate. Then automatically those can be arranged. The text, sorry, we can apply text. So automatically these can be converted into text, this text. Okay. So like that, you can apply the percentages. So pie chart, stacker chart, tree maps, bubble charts, whatever you need, you can place it and you can draw insights from those charts. So by viewing this chart, we can say, so in this furniture subcategory, the highest is chairs. Like that, we can draw some conclusions. So this is all about Tableau. We can draw some charts as well as by using those charts, we can prepare dashboards. Thank you, one and all. Any doubts regarding this?
Participants, if you have any doubts, please ask your queries regarding the FDP session.
బిజీ అంటే లేదు సార్.